Homework for Wednesday. So first question, 321 divided by 7. So we're figuring out how many times can 7 go into 321. So I've created my little cheat sheet here to help me solve if you're using partial quotients. So 7 times 1, 7 times 2, 7 times 5, 7 times 10, 7 times 20, I forgot 7 times 50, and 7 times 100. So, which one of these is closest to 321 without going over? Well, I see that 7 times 20 is 140. And then we have a big jump to 750, so I'm going to try some numbers in between there. I'm going to try 7 times 30. 7 times 3 is 21 with a 0 behind it, 210. Okay, that could work. Let me see if I can get any bigger. 7 times 40. So cover up my 0. 7 times 4 is 28 with a 0 behind it. And I can use that as well because 321 is is greater than 280. So what that means is 7 can go into 321 40 times. 40 times 7 is 280. Now I can subtract that out. 2 minus 1, 1 minus 0, 1. 2 minus 8, can't do that without borrowing. Now 12 minus 8, or I can count up from 8 to 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 minus 2 is 0. So how many times can 7 go into 41 without going over? Well, up here I can see that it can go in 5 times. 5 times 7 is 35. Subtract that out. Now I have to borrow. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 3 minus 3 is 0. Can 7 go into 6? No, it cannot, because 6 is less than 7. So I add up my sidebar numbers to get 45. Remainder of 6. So if you're solving this traditionally, I'll show you how you can do that. 321 divided by 7. Cover up your place value. Can 7 go into 3? No, it cannot. Can 7 go into 32? Yes. How many times? So then you're thinking 7 times 1, 7 times 2, 7 times 3, and hopefully you got 7 times 4 is 28. So very similar steps to our partial quotients. So 32 minus 28, I have to borrow from my ones place. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 minus 2 is 0. Can 7 go into 4? No, it cannot, so we bring down our 1. Can 7 go into 41? Yes. How many times? 5. 5 times 7 is 35. Subtract that out. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. 3 minus 3 is 0. Can 7 go into 6? No. So it's our remainder. 45 remainder 6. Next question. Complete the chart to find the factors for each number. Circle the common factors for 24 and 12. So when I think factors, I think rainbow, right? Or your T-chart, however you want to solve it. So, thinking of factors of 24, we have 1 and 24. 2 times 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. Factors for 12, 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 times 4. Hopefully you feel yourself getting faster at those because you know your multiplication facts now. So we're looking for which ones are common. What are the common factors between them? Well, they both have 1. They're even, so they both have 2. They both have 3. They both have 4. And they both have 6. So, the next part of this is, what is the GCF? What is the greatest common factor? So out of these numbers, what's the biggest one you circled? But wait, I'm not done. I forgot one. I just noticed I forgot to circle a common factor. 12. And that is the GCF, which is 12. Oh, I hope you caught that mistake. Now make sure you have your work shown in this area just like I have mine. Next question. What picture represents the equivalent fraction of 8/12? So what this is asking us to do is find a fraction that's equivalent, or I can reduce 8/12 to see which one of these it would equal. So let's label these. A, we have 1 out of 4, so that's 1/4. B, we have 2 out of 3, so that's 2/3. C, we have 1 out of 3, so that's 1/3. And D, we have 2 out of 4, which is 2/4. And that's equivalent to 1/2. So I can use my handy dandy multiplication chart to help me reduce, but I have to find 8/12. Aha, here it is. 8/12. My GCF is 4/4. 8 divided by 4 is 2. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Let's see if it reduces. 8/12. Reduce it all the way down. Boom! 2/3. Which picture represents that? B. 68 times 24. So here we have a multiplication problem that's can use area model to solve or traditional. I'm going to show you area model first. So we expand our factors, 20 plus 4 and 60 plus 8, and then we create our multiplication problems. 60 times 20, 20 times 8, 60 times 4, and 4 times 8. So I'm going to start over here on this side. So 4 times 8 is 32. 20 times 8, cover up my 0. 8 times 2 is 16. Don't forget to put my 0 back. 160. 60 times 4, cover up my 0. 6 times 4 is 24. With a 0 behind it, 240. 60 times 20, cover up my zeros. 6 times 2 is 12. 2 zeros, 1,200. Now I'm going to add these up. I'm going to combine 1,232 to get 1,232. And then I'm going to add 240. 2 plus 0 is 2. 4 plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus 0 is 1. Now I'm going to add my last part, which is 160. 2 plus 0, 2. 7 plus 6. Well, if I know 6 plus 6 is 12, I just add one more, which is 13. Now I have 4 plus 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. 1 plus 0 is 1. So I got 1,632. And we can solve this traditionally as well. Okay, you start with 8 times 4, 32. Carry my 3. 6 times 4, 24, plus 3. 24, 25, 26, 27. Done with this. Add my 0. Next place value. 2 times 8, 16. Carry my 1. 6 times 2, 12. Plus 1, 13. 2 plus 0 is 2. 7 plus 6, remember that same rule. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 1 is 13. 3 plus 3, 6. 1 plus 0 is 1. Final product, 1,632. Next question. Which fraction is reduced from 30 35ths? So it's asking me to reduce this fraction to see what is it equivalent to, or find it in simplest form. So in order to reduce fractions, I have to find my GCF. So let's find the GCF of 30 35ths. Here it is, 30 35ths. Look at the top. GCF is 5. So if we take 30 35ths divided by 5 over 5, 30 divided by 5 is 6. 35 divided by 5 is 7. So that can reduce to 6/7. And I'll show you how to use your multiplication chart. Okay, you find 30 35ths, reduce it all the way down, boom, 6/7. So the best answer here, D. Fractions, we're adding 2/3 plus 1/3. So if I'm looking at this fraction, I can notice that they both have the same denominator. When they have the same denominator, that stays the same in your answer. So you don't have to do anything to your denominator when they're the same. Now we just add the numerator. 2 plus 1 is 3. 3/3 is equivalent to 1 whole. Okay, so the best answer that matches that is C. Okay, our social studies questions. What large body of water is a transportation link between Europe and North America? So this is what the settlers rode on all the way across to get to the New World. A, Lake Drummond. Nope, it's an ocean. It's a big ocean. B, Chesapeake Bay. Nope, it's a big ocean. C, Pacific Ocean, or D, Atlantic Ocean. You have to know which one borders Virginia. And it's where the sun rises and where it's AM. Number 2, what body of water lies between the eastern shore and Virginia's mainland? A, James River. B, Chesapeake Bay. C, Lake Drummond. D, Pacific Ocean. Well, you can eliminate Pacific Ocean because you know that's nowhere close to Virginia. It does not border Virginia. Lake Drummond is in the middle of the coastal plain region, so I would eliminate that. So it's either between the James River and Chesapeake Bay. It's a safe place where they stored ships. Number 3, the Rappahannock River flows directly into the blank. So it's asking, like, what's our watershed? Does it flow into the James River? Does it flow into the Great Dismal Swamp? Does it flow into the Chesapeake Bay? Or does it flow into the Atlantic Ocean? Think about our watershed. Okay, number 4, the state of Virginia is south of this state. So when you're thinking about Virginia, it says Virginia is south of this state. So meaning, what state is up here? What state is that? Because Virginia is right underneath it. Virginia is south of this state. So what state would that be? A, Tennessee. B, North Carolina. C, Maryland. D, South Carolina.